Hey, Xenoverse been out for a long time, and people always ask, how come our CACs can simply solo you know, a lot of popular anime characters? Well, let me get into that simple explanation. So, one, right, your CACs obviously start off really weak because it was barely able to put up a fight against Frieza, and so on and so on. But as more journeys you do, the stronger your CAC becomes. Obviously, it goes even to as far as to fighting fucking Reese and B. Reese and Beerus. And we can determine simply that that's a big, scale. And at that point, your cat can simply easily solo Dragon Ball if it really wanted to, because it has access to pretty much any move in the game that other cats, or that other anime characters use, and had so much versatility and power at its disposal. It simply ain't a no-brainer why it could easily solo Dragon Ball. Now you may be asking, is there anyone that could possibly rival your CAC? Well, another CAC or your X Universe One CAC? Why do I say X Universe One CAC? Well, think about it. X Universe One CAC, that CAC is still around. As you can clearly see, if you have ever transferred your data like I have, I got to see my good old beloved female Saiyan yet again when I started making my female airplane. And granted, yeah, X Universe 1 didn't have access to all of the transformations like we're able to do now in X Universe 2. But the one thing is for certain, everybody know how to transform into Potential Unleash from all CACs. Everybody know how to use Kaioken for all CACs. And then, the exclusive Big Mac Daddy of the transformation, Super Saiyan, which for some reason our CACs were only sealed to use in Super Saiyan 2. Why that was the case, I have no fucking idea. But granted, you know, it might be a generic mutation with our Saiyan that might have possibly sealed us from tapping into Super Saiyan 3. But in exchange, it allows us to power up our Super Saiyan 2 even further to rival that of Super Saiyan 3 due to the mutation of some sorts. Now, that's just a theory, but, you know. But if your CAC from X Universe 1 is still in the X Universe story into X Universe 2, granted, it might have fought even more enemies that we just didn't see, right? Because, I mean, that's what a time patrol does. They have to be ready at every moment's call, so it might be stronger than our CACs. So strong, in fact, that it might even fucking rival the Grand Priest. Who knows? Clearly not stated, but granted, if it has that much time and experience, like maybe around a 5-year experience, maybe even more, then without a shadow of my mind, because apparently our cats are stupidly high in potential, one that makes Frieza's potential look like a joke, I could see it could just fucking mollywop the shit out of everybody. It doesn't matter if they were in their base or transformation. They can just mollywop the shit. Safe explanation to assume that what our CAC's base power level is probably 600 fucking million, and then times that by whatever multiplier transformation that they use. Shit, the base power might even be 800 mil. I mean, yeah, that sounds absurdly ridiculous for a base form, just for a base form. But the fact that, oh god, But that's the only possible explanation why they can just simply mollywop, whether in their base form or not. Like, they must have such a stupid power level at base form. Doesn't matter if they transform or not, they can just fucking still kick your ass by just simply looking at you with a simple gaze. But, you know, I know a lot of people have covered this probably multiple times. I only have seen one video popped up in my feed of them explaining this. And that's really it. So I decided to just, you know, do my own thing. Right? Now, you may be asking, what is probably the strongest CAC physically? I would most definitely say the female Sand. I mean, a lot of people will also say the male Sand as well, which are both equally just as strong in their own unique way. Female Sands suck at basic attacks, while male Sands are good at basic attack. But female Sands scale third in strike supers and rank the first in key blast supers, while male Sands rank fourth in strike and key blast supers. So, you know, they have their own way of balancing out between the two. But if I were to say, I would say most definitely female Sands probably the strongest CAC besides the what you fucking call it? The Frieza race and the female Majins and the Makians, but take that with a grain of salt if you like. But the reason why I say the female Saiyans one might be the strongest CAC variant is because of their access to many and many of transformations, because of it simply being the Saiyan. And who knows, we might get fucking Super Saiyan Rose or fucking Super Saiyan 4 added into the mix of the Saiyans. Which if that's the case, okay then, well, I really hope it's Super Saiyan 4, and when they add Super Saiyan 4, they finally add Tails to the Saiyans. That's something I will prefer most definitely, and if they fucking don't do it, right, and it just, you know, just like, oh, when you transform the Super Saiyan 4, you just magically get a fucking tail. Yeah, simple as that. I'm actually going to be kind of pissed, to be quite honest with you. But I really don't want Super Saiyan Rose either, because it's just a fucking reskin of Blue. I mean, that's really what the fuck it is. I mean, the only difference, it being, you know, its access to many divine techniques, like the divine scythe, the ritual scythe, and the key sword blades that, you know, Goku Black really loves fucking using. I mean, go look at the anime and see how many times Rose Goku Black used fucking those keyblades. I mean, good God, he used a lot of them before he merged with himself, Zamasu, and become this so-called fused Zamasu, which I guess, because since Zamasu is already a divine being of some sort, mixed with a mortal that has divine techniques and, you know, divine power, I guess it just makes that even more busted, because now it has more access to divine techniques and so on and so on, because of it simply being a divine being itself. But anyway, that's really all I have for this, but see you later.